Members, the Omnibus Finance Bill is a problem-solving bill. I mentioned the finances that are involved. This bill has $356.7 million in it, an increase of $32.558 million in general fund from the base. And it also has appropriations for a variety of dedicated accounts. For those of you who worked in the natural resources area, or those of you who are new to it, there are a variety of accounts for natural resources in a variety of agencies. And it takes a bit to work on them. We also have a wide range of acronyms that we use, both for the agencies and describing things. So the things that I want to have highlight in this bill, going through some acronyms: AIS, Aquatic Invasive Species. We provide increased dedicated dollars for solving aquatic invasive species problems and providing ongoing research to the University of Minnesota Aquatic Invasive Species Research Center. Emerald ash borer, and you're having a emerald ash borer identification tag being handed out. It's been 10 years, members, 10 years since emerald ash borer was first identified in Minnesota. And we have not spent a lot of state money. I want those of us who are a certain age to just remember back to Dutch elm disease and the statewide focus that responded to Dutch elm disease. In this bill, for the first time, we are having a comprehensive approach to emerald ash borer. We're providing for additional tree planting, which has a carbon sequestration goal that helps overall with climate, but we also provide grants to local units of government to help deal with dead and decaying trees. In the tax bill, we had a provision that would help collect those trees and wind damaged trees and deal with energy. So for emerald ash borer, EAB, we have new and comprehensive effort at trying to deal with that I hope can continue into the future. Finally, for CWD, chronic wasting disease, and we had some of that discussion in the earlier bill. In this bill, we have $4.4 million for dealing with chronic wasting disease, not only with the Department of Natural Resources for responding to the outbreak, but also with the Pollution Control Agency to try to deal with how do we deal with carcasses wherever they come from. So there's an Adopt a Dumpster program in there to help deal and to have the agencies working together on how to deal with carcass disposal of white-tailed deer. We also provide money for the University of Minnesota to be working on research with chronic wasting disease. So there's $4.4 million for chronic wasting disease in this bill. And then finally, there are provisions in here relating to pollinators, both in the urban and suburban area with the Lawns to Legumes program, but also for farmers to provide an incentive through the soil and water districts for landowners who are enrolling in the Conservation Reserve program to help get pollinator habitat on the land. So those are some of the things in here relating to AIS, EAB, CWD, and bees. There are a variety of other provisions in here relating to helping protect our firefighters, helping respond to environmental concerns relating to air quality, water quality. It is a comprehensive bill affecting each of the agencies that are mentioned. And so with that, Madam Speaker, I would go to the amendments.